Hey, Horror Movie Night, we've got another bonus episode here live at Fantastic Fest. I'm sitting down with five of the six people of the, I'm going to fumble all over, Fatale Collective.
Yes.
Which is, they did a short film that played before Mortuary Tales, which you've heard my interview with Ryan already on the feed. But I was so blown away by the short that I wanted to sit down with the people behind it. For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to move this in front of each one of them so they can introduce themselves and what their short was.
Yeah, great. Hey, I'm Natasha Halevi with Fatale Collective, and my short was Boxed.
I am Dan and Jackway with Fatale Collective also, and my short was Subscribe.
Hi, I'm Megan Rosati, and my short was ASMR, the final segment of the collection.
I am Lola Blanc, and my short was called The Safe Space. I'm also in it.
Hi, I'm Francesca Maldonado, and my short was Buffalo Bill.
Okay, so what I really liked when I saw your guys' collection, and it was something that I also kind of liked about the Mortuary Collection, was that unlike a lot of other anthology films, usually they're all kind of in a very similar genre, but you guys tackled almost every genre under the sun in a very short period of time. So did you guys kind of just pick your favorite subgenre of horror when doing these shorts?
I think we all just inherently have wildly different tastes, and that's what's so great about it. Like, we all love horror and we all love genre, but in such very different ways. So it just was inherently, that just happened naturally. We all expressed our theme differently, which was the horror of being a modern woman.
And in addition, we also all had different resources available to us, like, specialists, performers, expertise. So given how fast our lead time was, we were really working within our community and with what we have. So that also informed our subject selection.
Anyone else? It's very tough doing this with so many people. I'm starting to quickly realize. So how did all of you meet each other to form this group?
Lola and I were pals, and we were both in the horror world and frustrated with not getting enough opportunities, and then take it from there.
And then Dan and I were pals, and then we became pals with Frenchie, and it became very clear. I've been hunting for a community within horror of women, and I just hadn't been finding it. And then once we were all together, it became clear that we needed to make something together and really lift each other up and share our resources. So we brought a couple more lovely women on board, talented women such as Tasha, who is here. And it just happened pretty quick from there.
And, I love what you guys are doing, because I go to these horror conventions, I go to these film festivals, and a lot of the time, over 50% of the people at those events are female, but yet we're not making movies for them, we're not giving them opportunities to shine at all, and it seems insane. I'm sure that was a huge driving force, but what do you see happening in the future for your collective? Do you want to do a feature together, or are you going to continue to do shorts?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, part of this was also, you're speaking about the audience demographics, but from a development level, a lot of lower level development people in production are women who are our age and who are really excited about our ideas, and then their bosses tend to be men. So by elevating people at this level, hopefully soon, the people at the top, the decision makers, will also be representative of the people they're making movies for. But yeah, as for future stuff, we want to keep making stuff, and we want to expand our roster to, be more inclusive, get more LGBT filmmakers in here, more women of color, because by highlighting those voices, we can really make the change that we want to see.
Yeah, I think it's actually really important, what Megan is saying about bringing other women up. We have seen occasionally one great female director, another great female director, and they sort of spark up as these little gems. And what we wanted to do is, instead of having individuals bring each other up together, so Megan's talking about rising the tide, so, we can all come up, and that's a big part of what we did that is so unique and special, is that we really truly supported each other, and we hope to support other women as well. We hope to be an example, we hope to create something that people can mimic in a way, and we hope to allow ourselves to rise, along with that, with everyone else. So that's a big key component to what we're doing here.
And when it starts at a director level, the crew tends to be also more representative of an equal demographic split. So, I've also worked as an actor and a producer and worked with a lot of amazing male DPs. But in this collective, we shared Lola and I shared a female DP. There was, female gaffers. So having that representation start at the top, it really trickles down so that the rest of the cast and crew is more inclusive as well.
And I think for me, like, one of the reasons it was so important to generate opportunity for ourselves is because people don't take risks on young female directors who aren't that experienced. They take those risks on male directors. So, like, the only people who was going to give that opportunity to us was us, and we want to be able to extend that opportunity to more women in the future.
And I mean, that also says a lot about that DIY spirit, which is just going out there and doing it.
Yeah.
No one, I talked about that with someone else, I can't remember who on here, but like, no one's going to hand you an opportunity.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't complain that I haven't directed a movie because no one just walked up to me and was like, hey, I want you to direct a movie.
Well, that's, part of the collective reasoning too, is that a lot of us have been making stuff on our own for years. Lola has been making her own music videos and short films. I made literally over 60 web series episodes, but without a community, there's only so far you can go. So by including more women at a director level, we're able to really, I'm here at Fantastic Fest now because of this. I don't know if that would have happened if I had made my own 2-minute short without all these people.
Yeah.
So it's that spirit that it allows us to reach further than we could on our own.
Now, where can people see the short? I know you said that it's playing at a couple of festivals coming up soon.
Our next festival is Brooklyn Horror Film Festival. That's October 20th? Saturday? It's a Saturday.
October Saturday.
Then it might be 19th.
Yeah, hang on.
That sounds right.
I'm literally looking. Saturday, October 19th at 1 p.m. In Brooklyn, if you happen to be on the East Coast or in Brooklyn. And then I think we're going to go online.
Yeah, after our festival run, probably late October, it will go online.
Definitely follow us on Instagram, and we'll post all of the updates there as we upload it to a website. It'll probably be our own website that we host it through. So you'll be able to see it all together and then see the individual ones with BTS and information about everyone there too.
Yeah, so we're Fatale Collective on Instagram, Fatale Collective, Fatale Horror.
Not fatal, everyone. It is not fatal. It is fatale.
Femme Fatale. Femme Fatale. And then on...
Your autocorrect might change it. Don't let it.
Yeah.
Your Apple voice might be like, Fatale Collective. And on Twitter, we're Fatale Horror. And you can email us at fatalecollective@gmail.com with any questions, press inquiries, free money, anything.
And young female directors, all female directors, non-male directors, feel free to email us.
Yeah.
We would love to hear from you.
Get involved.
If you're a female identifying babe, then contact us.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to sit down and talk.
Yay. Thank you.
You're listening to the Geekscape Network.